first on the Gulf Coast with breaking news and weather. Fox 10 Midday starts now.
Well, happy Tuesday, and thank you for looking into Fox 10 Midday. We're so glad you've joined us this morning. I'm Ashlyn Mitchell.
And I'm meteorologist Nicholas Herbosa. We're looking outside right now. This is behind us. This is the causeway.
Lots of sun.
Yes,
We'll take it.
It has returned.
Yes, but it's cold. Not doing much for the air.
No, temperature's only up into the 50s today, so it's going to be cool.
Yeah.
We kind of have a temperature roller coaster. We have a few things to talk about in the forecast. There's no rain in the forecast. We already had our rain. We've gotten
too much of it.
almost 6 inches of rain this
Crazy,
month so far. So we're done with the rain for now. It's going to be a few temperature swings. Could be really cold by next week, or at least somewhat colder. So a lot to talk about. Let's go ahead and get right to it. This is what it looks like right now. Outside from our live cameras, that Navigator Credit Union camera is really pretty there with the blue sky off in the distance. Here are your temperatures right now. And as you can see, 45 degrees still in Grove Hill. 44 in Monroeville, so really some cold temperatures. We have a temperature of 48 in Mobile, 50 in Fairhope, and 52 in Gulf Shores. These numbers are cold, so as you're out the door, as I've been saying it all morning, grab the jacket and grab the sunglasses, which is something that we have not had to grab recently. But by this evening here, you can see this is getting you all the way out to the evening time. If you have any afternoon or evening plans to be outside, 53 at 4, then 49 at 5 p.m. So we're all going to be going down quickly with temperatures. Here are your afternoon temperatures again, middle 50s, 56 degrees in Mobile. Not much to talk about there. All right, the futurecast is clearer now. You can see clear sky expected through the rest of the day. Tonight we're going to see stars in the moon. That's something we haven't seen in a while. Then on Wednesday, it looks like a similar start, just a couple of upper level clouds, and that is it. A really nice picture for us. So calm and quiet in the near term, a sunny and cool afternoon. Cold fronts, yes, 2 of them. We'll be talking about that in the long-range forecast. Also, a mild weekend this weekend. Talk about temperatures getting close to around 70 degrees. That could be pretty mild. Then we have a cold front to follow. So a lot to talk about. We'll have the more details in your forecast that is coming up.
Nick, thank you. Starting with global news this morning, damage is being tallied up in Japan after their 7.5 magnitude earthquake. The Fire and Disaster Management Agency says at least 33 people were hurt, 1 seriously. Local media reporting that most injuries occurred by people being hit with falling objects. Now, the quake hit around 11:15 p.m. local time yesterday, about 50 miles off the coast of the northernmost prefecture of Japan's main Honshu Island. The U.S. Geological Survey measured the initial quake at 7.6 magnitude and aftershocks at 6.6 and 5.1 earlier today. The local electric company there says about 800 homes were without power, but most have been restored as of this morning. The Japan Meteorological Agency, JMA, says a tsunami of more than 2 feet occurred in Kuji Port, but all tsunami advisories were lifted by local time earlier this morning. In the meantime, President Trump is making a big push to end the war in Ukraine, despite a possible deadlock this week over land concessions to Russia. And now European leaders are saying the president's newly released national security strategy is making the talks more complicated. It calls for a pivot away from Europe, saying the continent is in, quote, civilizational decline, and restores the Monroe Doctrine, asserting U.S. military dominance over the Western Hemisphere.
The Monroe Doctrine is in effect, and it is stronger than ever under the Trump corollary. A common sense restoration of our power and prerogatives in this hemisphere.
We in Europe must become much more independent from the U.S. in terms of security policy. This is the new strategy of the Americans.
Zelensky, meanwhile, is on a tour of European capitals this week, meeting with leaders to rally support as the fighting only intensifies. Well, the Senate is set to vote on a Democratic health care proposal this week as part of the deal that ended the government shutdown. But without Republican support, it's not going to pass. And the GOP is still debating its own plan to rework the Affordable Care Act and then make it more affordable. Fox's Rebecca Castor has the latest.
Health care is front and center on Capitol Hill this week, with Obamacare subsidies expiring at the end of the year. These COVID-era tax breaks kept healthcare costs low during the pandemic, and without them, millions of Americans could see their premiums skyrocket. Democrats want a 3-year extension, but Republicans say it's time to come up with a new plan.
What are Democrats proposing to do this week, Mr. President? Introduce reforms? Perhaps try a different approach. They have announced plans to throw good money after bad.
The question Republicans face this week is very simple. Will they support our bill and lower people's premiums, or will they block our bill and send premiums through the roof?
GOP lawmakers have pitched several proposals, including expanding health savings accounts. But the party hasn't coalesced around one plan.
We don't have one yet, but we're going to get one very soon. In our conference meeting, we were imploring the leadership to make sure that there is one cohesive plan that we can all get behind.
President Trump also wants to see health care aid go directly to people, not insurance companies.
Obamacare is a setup to make insurance companies rich. And I want to pay the people, and I want the people to go out and buy their own health care.
The Senate is expected to vote on the Democrats' plan Thursday, but it will fail without Republicans on board. The GOP is also taking a political risk if it doesn't put forth an alternate plan. In Washington, Rebecca Castor, Fox News.
A federal judge, meanwhile, in New York granted the Justice Department's request to unseal records from the investigation and criminal prosecution of Ghislaine Maxwell. The ruling paves the way for the DOJ to publicly release evidence it gathered against Maxwell, an associate of the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The documents will be redacted to protect victims' identities and other identifiable information. But it's not yet clear when the DOJ plans to release the documents or how much of the material will be new. Some evidence came out during Maxwell's trial, and Congress has released a trove of records recently. In local headlines now, Mobile Mayor Spiro Charagadis is now responding to claims the city has not paid rent to the county in months. The county owns Government Plaza in downtown Mobile, and the city pays rent for its offices and municipal courtrooms. The county told the city in June rent was going up, and that's where the problem started. County Commissioner Randall Dewitt says the increase was necessary because costs and utilities went up. He says the rate remains less than the going rate for downtown commercial office space. Commissioner Dewitt adds the city paid the September rent, but at the lower rate, and hasn't made a payment since then. Mobile Mayor Spiro Charagadis says he was under the impression that the city was still making payments at the old rate while it negotiated with the county. He says he told his team to make the back payments at the old rate.
I don't think it's fair for the city to pay the same rate as big law firms are paying in the RSA Tower. You know, I like my office. I think this is nice space. I don't think the two are comparable.
The mayor says he wants an opportunity to discuss the matter later on. While the Mobile County Commission says no to expanding a landfill in Mount Vernon, the city of Mobile owns the Chastain landfill, and it wants to raise the daily limit from more than 1,700 tons to 5,000 tons and start taking garbage from outside the county. Landfill officials say this would mean a lot more revenue. However, commissioners voiced concerns about the impact on nearby homes. Commissioner Merceria Ludgood, whose district includes the landfill, says she's swayed by neighbors who are against it. Commissioner Randall Dewitt doesn't support it either, while Pete Ream, the chairman of the Mobile Solid Waste Disposal Authority, says he's disappointed.
They're wanting to bring household garbage from the Louisiana state line in Mississippi all the way down to the entire Florida Panhandle, all the way up as far as Clark and Escambia County and Greene and George County in Mississippi.
They're taking all that in the same out-of-state sort of area. So it's not like we're being a dumping ground, but and we don't take hazardous waste, we're talking about just garbage, right?
Ream tells Fox 10 that expansion would increase royalties from a couple $100,000 to about $1 million a year. That money, he says, would be tucked away until the city needed to build a brand new landfill. Well, our 10 Caring Gifts toy drive is officially underway, and we need your help this holiday season. We're once again teaming up with Volunteers of America Southeast and Mercedes-Benz of Mobile and several other community partners to collect toys for those in need right here in our backyards. We are taking your donations today at the Walmart on Schillinger Road in Mobile until 6 o'clock tonight. That's where we find Fox 10's Lee Peck, who has been there all morning long. Lee, how's the turnout been so far?
Well, I've been out here since about 10 o'clock. Of course, Sarah Wall, she started us off very early this morning at 7 o'clock. We just had a honk there from a Fox 10 viewer. But yeah, people are starting to answer the call. We've been putting the call out there saying, hey, we're going to be out here at the Schillinger Road Walmart all day long. Come on out, donate if you can. And Ashlyn, they have been donating. Just since I've been here, we received this really cool bike here. Bikes are huge, big ticket items. Just a minute ago, a gentleman came out and he said, hey, you collecting toys? I said, yes, sir, I am. He handed me this fishing rod. He said, this is the type of toy, or he wanted to donate to get kids outdoors. But we're taking whatever people can donate, of course. It's a huge lift. Our partner in this is the VOA Southeast and our title sponsor, Mercedes-Benz of Mobile. We're collecting toys for boys and girls. And, you know, we had some little boys come up and they donated this basketball. This was the gift that they chose for a child in need. Teens, always a challenge to sometimes collect those toys for teens. We just got this one in a minute ago. These are portable speakers. Teens love this stuff. Portable speakers. We have some makeup for the girls, some other things. These remote control cars here. One man and his wife came by and said, hey, we want to donate 2 of these for some boys in need. But yeah, this is just a fraction of the toys that we need. Of course, we have until December 15th, 16th. We're going to be collecting toys on both sides of the bay. We ask if you can donate, please come out. We'll take whatever you can. We have somebody here who's just passing by. But yeah, people are coming into the store and really being very, very generous. And then always, our Fox 10 viewers make us so proud every year that they make this happen. Ashlyn, here's a number for you. Last year, the VOA and Fox 10 and Mercedes-Benz of Mobile, along with our other partners, collected more than 16,700 toys last year for families across the Gulf Coast. We have a gentleman over here. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Again, people keep coming out of the store and donating, and we can't thank you guys. We thank you guys so much. Ashlyn, I'm going to toss it back to you in the studio. But yeah, our coverage goes until 6 tonight. I know Joe's on his way. Ashlyn, you're going to be out here a little bit later as well.
Yeah, thank you, Lee, for the update there. I will be out in just a few hours, and just seeing the outpouring of support on that table, it really encourages us here at Fox 10 News, so please continue bringing your donations. It's 11:12 now on your Tuesday. Still to come on Fox 10 Midday. Fairhope Christian Church is hosting a family fun event this weekend. We've got all the details for you in a live interview after the break. But first, Nick, cold and sunny is the story today.
Definitely sunny out there right now. This is what it looks like outside from our live cameras, and you can see the blue sky, especially from that Navigator Credit Union view. That is Battleship Memorial Park looking towards the causeway, and that's where you see the lovely blue sky. We'll have more on your forecast, a full forecast update.
Welcome back in this morning. Someone very special is coming to Baldwin County. Brent Vernon, the singer, songwriter, children's author, illustrator, and celebrated ventriloquist, is making a special appearance in Fairhope. So for more than 30 years, Brent's music and ministry have taken him across all 50 states and even around the world. But what really sets his concerts apart is his unforgettable pal, Sam, the puppet, who just so happens to be Brent's voice. Now, Brent and Sam will be live at Fairhope Christian Church on December 14th, and joining us in the studio today to talk all about it is Pastor Betty Massey and Fred Crawford from Fairhope Christian Church. Thank you both so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is an exciting event for sure. When I heard ventriloquist, that sparked my interest. Talk a little bit about Brent and his pal Sam. We'll start with you, Betty.
He is amazing in the fact that his mission is to bring stories to children and adults, people of all ages, but a story of redemption and salvation. And a lot of times that's difficult to do, but what he does is he puts it through music, stories, and of course through Sam, his buddy. And he is, they get along, it's strange to say, they get along really well. They get along really well.
Yes, they seem like they have a really good bond for sure. I love that you guys are bringing in Brent and Sam during the holiday season. How important is it to provide events like this to the community, Mr. Fred?
Well, it's very important because there's a lot of giving during this time. Just like y'all are sponsoring the toys that has been mentioned here, but it's also food pantries, but it's also having your heart filled with joy. And this is one way to do it for all the family.
Wonderful. Looks like a very family-friendly event for sure. What do folks need to know? When is it happening? Where? And do they need to purchase tickets?
It is a free admission. There will be a love offering that will be taken up for Brent. His mission is to spread the word, so he doesn't really charge for his performances. It is at Fairhope Christian Church on Fairwood Boulevard, and it is this Sunday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, I'm sure we can expect some amazing music, right?
Absolutely amazing music. And like I said, for all ages. I know that ventriloquist kind of leans towards children sometimes. It's for all ages.
And I know that Fairhope Christian Church has been a staple in the community for quite some time. Yes. You all do events throughout the year, correct?
Yes. Yes, we do. We do, and they have been around for quite a while. Actually, we're considered the first church in Fairhope.
Wow, well, we're so excited to see Brent and Sam this weekend. Again, free admission December 14th,
yes, ma'am.
4 p.m. at Fairhope Christian Church. For more information, you can find it on our website, fox10tv.com. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you. Thank you.
11:19, a look outside. We have Daphne, our camera here. This is the Hampton Inn camera. You can see the blue sky out there. I-10 seems to be flowing just okay at this moment. It is a cool one out there, and that is the big story in the near term. Looking at our weather headlines, sunny and cool this afternoon, but we do have some temperature changes, almost a temperature roller coaster ahead. There's a few ups and downs to go through. We have multiple cold fronts in the forecast, but the rain chance seems to be pretty low with everything that we see over the next week. It's going to be mild this weekend. In fact, temperatures could get up to around 70 degrees. So let's get you out the door for this afternoon or this evening if you are heading out. Temperature 55 degrees this afternoon. Lighter winds out there. 49 by 5 p.m. That sun goes down. The temperatures go down quick because we have some clear skies out there. We are expecting some 30s for majority of the Fox 10 viewing area overnight tonight. Here's the afternoon forecast, though. Today, you see temperatures in the middle 50s, 55 degrees in Robertsdale, Gulf Shores, 55 in Orange Beach. Looking inland, 54 in Monroeville, 55 Repton. Wallace is at 55, Bruton as well, Chatham as well. Looking at Northwest Florida, see 55 here, 56, 55 for Fort Walton Beach, Destin, Niceville. A cool day all the way down to the beach. Pensacola's at 54. And hopping over to our Mississippi counties, temperature 55, 54, 53, though, in Pascagoula and in Ocean Springs. So I mentioned the evening will be cool. I think so, with mostly clear skies and temperatures 40s here, 44 degrees by 8 p.m. So if you have any late plans to be outside, keep that in mind. Then the boating forecast as well, 10 to 15 knots, dropping to 5 knots a little later. Winds are calming down. Bays are at a light chop now. And looking ahead in the forecast, I do think we have a little bit of a breezier day coming up as we get Wednesday into Thursday, because we are going to have a system passing through. So you might notice some small changes there. But on Wednesday, you have wind that shifts a little bit more out of the south. So you get 66 degrees for our temperature. It is a little milder. Then a front passes Wednesday night into Thursday morning. That knocks our temperatures down for Thursday afternoon. Thursday afternoon is at 58 degrees. Then winds turn southerly once again, and it's 70 and 72 degrees for Friday and Saturday before a front passes on Sunday. And then early next week, looks like it could be chilly with temperatures that go down. Here's those fronts. Watch it. There's front number 1. That's on Thursday. No rain with that, but dry air that comes in behind it. Then the wind direction changes on Friday and Saturday. It's a little bit more humid. Temperatures get up to around 70 degrees then. Our other front that happens on Sunday pushes through, and then Monday is going to be dry and cold. This is what it looks like in the 7-day outlook here. Mostly sunny conditions here in the near term. Then increasing cloud cover. I think we could have a little bit of cloud cover Wednesday morning as the front passes, and then increasing cloud cover Saturday and Sunday. Sunday, only a 20% chance of rain showers, and that passes through. Monday is looking a little bit different with colder air. And then you can see here from the long range forecast, no major issues. But it is a cool day out there today. We are taking a look at our tent carrying gifts toy drive. I want to bring in our Lee Peck, who is outside. Lee, how's it going?
Yeah, hey Nick, we are out here at the Schillinger Road Walmart. We have been out here since this morning, and we have about another 6 hours collecting toys for children in need. Another live report on all the ways that you can help us.
Welcome back in. It's the season of giving, and today Bullard Automotive presented 2 vehicles to Baldwin Prep. It's all to help further their education. Fox 10 News reporter Stephen Moody has more on this very generous donation.
These are the keys to those 2 cars. Oh my goodness.
The Nissan Company and Bullard Automotive spent Tuesday morning donating a brand new 2022 Infiniti QX60 and Nissan Pathfinder to support Baldwin Prep's automotive pathway. Nearly 70 students are involved in the program, and these cars will give them a brand new hands-on learning tool.
The mission is to create modern-day technicians that can adapt to the engineering of the vehicles on the road for the safety of the vehicle on the road.
Students will be able to train and earn the prerequisites needed to go directly into the Nissan workforce as a tech if they want.
It's just so great to see that we have the opportunity to work on such technologically advanced cars. As the world is continuously getting more evolved and technologically advanced, it's really great that we get the opportunity to work on them. And we're so grateful to have such great business partners to be willing to donate these to us.
Setting the stage for success before they graduate.
Working somewhere now in an independent shop and knowing that I am assured to have part of my associate's degree when I graduate from here is just something really to look forward to. This school is really great, and I believe that if you have the opportunity to come here to pursue your passion and to work towards your future, I think this is definitely the best way to go.
Stephen Moody, Fox 10 News.
Fox 10 viewers continue to answer the call for our 10 caring gifts. A lady just dropped these off, but take a look at the other donations we received this morning. We've got basketballs, footballs, dolls galore, but we still need so much more. We're going to be out here until 6 this evening. If you can donate, come on out, say hello. We'd love to see you. We can't do this without you. We'll be right back with much more.
Committed to you. This is Fox 10 Midday.
Welcome back. It's time now for your half-hour headlines. Today marks 1 year since Luigi Mangione was taken into custody. Prior to that, a 5-day manhunt for Mangione had been underway in connection to the fatal shooting of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Video footage caught the incident where the 50-year-old Thompson was shot from behind on a New York sidewalk. On December 9th, 2024, a caller at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania, called police and reported seeing someone who looked just like Mangione. Mangione is facing several charges in state court, including second-degree murder, and he has pleaded not guilty to all of the charges. And then big news concerning one of Alabama's largest music festivals. According to officials, the Hangout Music Festival will not take place next year. Gulf Shore's Mayor Robert Kraft made the big announcement during yesterday's city council meeting. According to Mayor Kraft, the festival organizer was unable to secure the type of acts the city wants in time for next year. Now, this year's Hangout Festival was replaced with the more country-focused Sand in My Boots Festival, which was headlined by Morgan Wallen. Other performers included Post Malone and Brooks and Dunn, as well as T-Pain, Ella Langley, and Wiz Khalifa. Now, according to officials, the Hangout Music Festival will be back in 2027. And then finally, according to media reports, the Indianapolis Colts will be working out former NFL quarterback and current St. Michael head coach Philip Rivers today. The Colts quarterback room has been struggling with injuries as starting QB Daniel Jones suffered a torn Achilles in Sunday's loss to the Jaguars. Then former Fairhope and Notre Dame quarterback Riley Leonard suffered a strained knee ligament during the game. Rivers played for the Indy during the 2020-2021 season, where he went 11-5 with over 4,100 passing yards, 24 passing touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. Well, our 10 Caring Gifts toy drive is happening all day long today, and we still want your help this holiday season. We're excited to team up with Volunteers of America Southeast and Mercedes-Benz of Mobile and many other community partners to collect toys for kids and families in need. In fact, we are taking your donations right now at the Walmart on Schillinger Road in Mobile until 6 o'clock sharp tonight. And that's where we find Fox 10's Lee Peck. Lee, I just learned it was your birthday, so sorry for the late birthday wish. What a fun way to spend it.
You know, it was an early start this year, but there's no place I'd rather be. And yes, it's been a great day from all the well wishes from folks at work to the viewers who've been watching. They have truly been watching this morning, and they are answering our call. They say, hey, I saw you guys on this morning. You said you needed toys. That's why we're here. A lady just walked up. She handed us this Scrabble game, and she says, here you go. I'm going inside the store, and I'm going to bring out some more toys for the kids. And here's a look at some of the donations that we've received this morning, just in the time that we've been here. Of course, Sarah Wall kicked things off early this morning during our 7 o'clock hour. We've received, you know, the basketballs. We've received some of these little fun building blocks for the kids. We received a lot of dolls, as you would expect. And, you know, we're looking for gifts for the teenagers. They can be hard to shop for. Anything that you think a teenager may love, we definitely gladly take it off your hand. I showed this a minute ago, a fishing pole for maybe a kid, get the kids outside. We received a bike here, and I think this lady right here wants to donate something. Hey, thank you so much. Merry Christmas.
Same to you.
Merry Christmas. And that's what it's been like all morning. Folks driving up and rolling through. One guy just rolled his truck up, handed a whole bunch of stuff, and the goal is, this is just a fraction of what we've received this morning, and we hope to receive much more for people. If they're able to donate, come on out. We'll take it off your hands. Ashlyn, you mentioned that one of our main partners in this is Mercedes-Benz of Mobile. They always provide us with one of these big vans here when we're on location, so we can put the toys in the van and then, of course, get it to the VOA Southeast, our other main partner in all of this. The goal is to fill up this van before it's all said and done. We have a few more locations that we're going to be at throughout this season. Our deadline roughly December 15th, December 16th. Then they'll go through and assess the situation and then get the toys out to the families who need it here along the Gulf Coast. But like you said, Ashlyn, we're going to be out here all day until 6 o'clock with someone from Fox 10. We had Sarah, myself, Joe's coming. I know that you're coming a little later, and I believe Cameron is going to end the day here at Walmart on Schillinger. If you can give this Christmas, we'd love to see you. We can't do it without you. Ashlyn, I'm going to toss it back to you in the studio. Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much, guys. Now, let's get a look at the forecast. Navigator Credit Union camera, blue sky out there, and really nice day for us here with cool temperatures to start, and it is going to be a cool day ahead. Those live cameras really looking good. Navigator Credit Union, you see there. Here's some of the other ones. Eastern Shore Toyota Hyundai camera, bright blue sky there. Our All-In Credit Union camera, that's Dolphins looking down at the mouth of the Mobile River, looking good there. What about downtown? Well, if you're out and about downtown, walking around, grab a jacket. 47 degrees, northeast wind at 6 miles per hour, much lighter than it has been, but still you need the jacket if you're trying to go out and about today, wherever you are. If you're out this afternoon, temperatures in the 50s by sunset here, 53 degrees under a sunny sky. Then this evening we are clear, and we'll still see some stars today. 44 degrees at 8 p.m., 43 at 9. Overnight tonight, this is something we need to talk about. It's going to be cold once again. In fact, with the clear skies in place, I think we could see some temperatures close to freezing in our inland spots. Bruton at 32, Evergreen at 32, 34 in Atmore, 39 in Mobile, 38 in Pascagoula, and 41 in Gulf Shores. There's your range of temperatures there, but definitely our inland spots, Highway 84 corridor starting the day tomorrow with chilly temperatures. Then your Wednesday afternoon, temperatures around 66 degrees, so about 10 degrees above where we are today. Then the evening looks mostly clear, temperatures in the 50s. So how does this work? Our headlines show you sunny and cool afternoon for us with a couple of cold fronts that we have in the forecast. Then mild this weekend. So we have milder cold front, milder cold front. And that is the story with our temperatures. Also, dry air shows a good picture here. Watch this. See this area of orange pushes right through? That's cold front number 1. And that one will bring us a briefly cooler day on Thursday. Then Friday, moisture comes back in. So a milder day and more humidity in place. That's what we're seeing with those colors. And then you see the brown that comes in here. That is dry air, and that is behind the cold front. That's going to be dry and chilly air that comes in by Sunday and early next week. So here's what it looks like over the next 5 days. Your temperature up and down, up and down. Here we go. Wednesday, southerly flow gets into the picture, 66 degrees. And Wednesday night and the Thursday morning, cold front passes. That's cold front number 1. That'll get us down to 59 degrees. No rain with that cold front. Then we go to Friday and Saturday. Friday and Saturday, temperature around 70, 72 degrees there. Then Sunday, cold front passes in the long range forecast here on Fox 10. You can see that temperatures duking out. High of only 58 degrees there on Monday. A morning low of 35 degrees. We could see some pretty chilly temperatures then. Talking rain chances, no rain chance with our Wednesday, Thursday system. Then Saturday, Sunday, only around 10 to 20% right now, so pretty low one. We'll keep an eye on that forecast though, but we are not expecting any major weather interruptions over the next 7 days.
Good news there, Nick. Thank you for your business headlines now. Here's Fox's CJ Papa.
The Trump administration says NVIDIA will be allowed to sell its second most powerful AI chips to China. The H200 processors are more advanced than the H20, which NVIDIA is now allowed to sell to China, but not as powerful as the Blackwell chips. China's government has told its companies not to use U.S. tech, so it's still unclear whether the decision will lead to new sales. The U.S. says it will collect a 25% fee on any NVIDIA processors sold to China. Small business owners expressing some optimism about their companies and the economy. The National Federation of Independent Business reading for November rose to a reading of 99. The group says those surveyed are anticipating sales will improve, though NFIB chief economist Bill Dunkelberg says owners are still frustrated by the lack of qualified workers. Inflation remains a concern. And a lot of people are looking to scale back on their generosity. Bankrate says while there is social pressure to tip, people are also aware of the limitations on their budgets this holiday season due to inflation and tariffs, among other factors. Surveys show many Americans feel like they're being asked to tip more and more frequently than they'd like. CJ Papa, Fox News.
Well, TikTok is introducing new features in order to keep up with its social media rival. The video app announcing its latest feature, which is the shared feed where friends and family can watch and share videos together. The feed resides in direct messages and consists of a daily curated selection of 15 videos that are generated by the group's TikTok activity. TikTok says the new feature will be rolled out globally in the coming months, and this comes as the app tries to keep up with the ever-changing Instagram after the rival social media app introduced its blend feature where users could create a custom feed with friends and family within direct messages. Well, listen to this. With plenty of sports games taking place throughout the ongoing holiday season, sports management experts discuss the psychology behind how fans behave when their teams win and lose. Sports management experts like Dr. Jonathan Jensen of Texas A&M University says a team's performance can have a wide range of impacts on fans' moods and even their purchasing decisions. For starters, when your favorite team wins, it can even influence clothing choices and possibly get you to spend.
It's actually a psychological mechanism within your brain that's going to cause you to clothe yourself in the success of the team and then signal to other fans, hey, I'm one of you, I'm part of the in-group. And that will obviously have an economic impact because then the fans are more likely to buy more licensed apparel.
And Jensen also says when your team is losing, it might even cause you to distance yourself from the team in an effort to protect the ego and self-esteem. Not me. Listen, I'm sticking with my Kansas City Chiefs through thick and thin, regardless of how their season is going. Well, boys who may play sports might be less likely to be aggressive with authority figures. Researchers tracked nearly 1,500 boys and girls between ages 6 and 10 who participated in organized sports. sports. Well, those results showed boys who stuck with organized sports showed fewer signs of defiance compared to those who participated less often. However, no benefit was seen with girls. Researchers say the findings support the idea that structured extracurricular activities can promote behavioral resilience. This study is published in the journal European Child and Adolescent Psychiatry. It's 11:42, and thanks for making Fox 10 Midday a part of your Tuesday. Coming up, Olipop debuts soda-scented wrapping paper. We'll show you. Plus, Starbucks is giving its members a chance to win the viral Barista Cup. How you can possibly grab yours is coming up in your Midday Talkers. Welcome back in. Starbucks is teasing a new chance for customers to win the viral Barista Cold Cup.
While the Barista Cup may be back, it's not a restock in the way the fans were hoping.
The coffee chain has announced that fans can score the viral Bear Cup if they win the Starbucks for Life holiday game.
The game opened up to Starbucks Rewards members yesterday. And one of the main prizes is the Barista Cup, as well as gift cards and the opportunity to win free Starbucks for a year.
Pretty cool.
For life.
Yeah. According to the chain, 600 Barista Cups will be available to win each day.
Ooh, each day? Okay, that's good. Rewards members can participate in the game each week from now until January 4th.
Okay, so is this an app or is it online?
I bet you it's on their app. I would have to.
You know what? I'm going to challenge you. I want to challenge you to this game.
It looks like it's like Temple Run kind of
It
style.
does. That's what I used to play Temple. Okay.
I played a little bit.
Did you? I was a big Temple Run gal back in high school. As well as Fruit Ninja. Those are like my two.
Oh, I did play a little Fruit
Ninja. Ninja's pretty fun, for sure. Well, listen to this one. Prebiotic soda brand Olipop has an unusual holiday campaign.
So it is giving away soda-scented wrapping paper.
Interested? They're inspired by its crisp apple, vintage cola, and ginger ale flavors, all of which I love, by the way.
I need to get the vintage cola. I don't know if I've had that one in a while. The company is randomly selecting thousands of fans to receive a roll of wrapping paper and a 12-pack of the corresponding flavor.
Sounds like a great deal. You can enter daily at drinkolipop.com/holiday helper.
How much is a 12-pack of Olipop?
I usually buy the 4-pack or the 8-pack.
I haven't been able to find
normally the 4 is like
$12.
$6, $7.
Yeah, I haven't been able to find a 12-pack, but if they had those, I would get them. Anyways, winners are notified within a business day.
Now, the giveaway started this week and does run through December 16th, so you have some time to sign up. Okay, does soda have a distinct flavor, though? You know what I mean? Like something that's soda scented. Like I just can't envision what this would smell like. I don't know.
It would just smell like soda.
I don't smell soda.
Yeah, I'm still perplexed about the 12-pack thing. I have to like go on Amazon.
I'm perplexed about the soda scent.
Okay, anyways.
Let us know if you buy some of that wrapping paper.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty cool. Scientists are keeping tabs on a comet as it comes closer to Earth.
This is not just any comet.
That's because it originated outside of our solar system.
The Hubble Space Telescope and the Jupiter Icy Moons Explorer captured the new images of the celestial body as it streaked across the solar system.
And Hubble first spotted the comet in July, and astronomers saw it again last month as it moved to within 178 million miles of Earth.
The new images show a glowing halo of gas surrounding the comet and two tails.
NASA says the comet thankfully poses no danger to people on Earth. That's what I was wondering.
It is expected to remain visible for a few more months until it leaves our solar system.
So, since you're a professional of the sky, are we able to see this here on the Gulf Coast?
No, I think we're talking about space.
Duh. You're right. I mean, maybe you could. If you had a telescope.
There have been other comets that we
I was about to say there are visible comets.
Yes, there have been comets, but
guys, he's trying
from what
to
I
make me
understand,
look bad on live
I would have
TV.
to look up details on this to be sure, but
yes, you will. You should do your research.
Yes. All right. Well, 11:49 is your time. This is a live look outside. This is the 10 Caring Gives. So we're at the Schillinger Walmart.
Yeah, we'll be right back here on Fox 10 Midday with another update on our toy drive and so much more when we come back.
Welcome in. Look who had decided to join us out here at the Schillinger Road Walmart. Uh-oh is right.
We've got double trouble now.
Joe just arrived, and I have to point something out, Joe. You circled around looking for a parking spot. That's a good problem to have, a full parking lot. People continue to come in the store, and they continue to come out with toys.
Yeah, this is such a great opportunity, a convenient opportunity if you're looking for a way to give back this holiday season. Just come to Walmart, do a little bit of your shopping, and pick up a toy on the way out, and you can drop it off right here if you are in a position to give. Speaking of giving gifts, Lee, what they always say is it's better to give than receive, and today is your birthday.
Yes.
And so being a part of all this receiving of gifts that's going to kids, I'm sure that means a lot to you.
It does. It does. You know, this is one of the favorite things that we do here at Fox 10 is to be able to give back and get out into the community. And it's been great this morning. I've only been out here a couple of hours, but the amount of people who have come up and said, hey, oh my gosh, I saw you guys on the news talking about, you know, the need for toys, and they'll give toys and then they'll say happy birthday. So that means a lot. You know, people are watching and they're hearing our call for help in this. It's a huge lift, but the Gulf Coast always comes out and it's so generous. Look at Joe gravitated, of course, to the football and the soccer ball, and yeah, but they've been donating all kinds of stuff this morning.
Yeah, toys and gifts for kids of all ages. So again, if you can, we are going to be out here until 6 o'clock. We're going off the air now. Our show's wrapping up.
Yeah, we'll be live on Facebook, live, social media. I know Ashlyn's going to come out here. She's really good with the social media. She'll continue to say, hey, we're out here. Don't
She's one of the youngins
us.
With the social media.
The youngins, yes, the youngins. But yes, she'll come out here, and then I think Cameron will be out here for the last couple of hours as we kind of cap off a full day. Of course, Sarah Wall, she got out here at about 7 this morning. Her and the photographer Lauren, who's still out here, you may have heard them talking in your ear. They were freezing out here this morning.
Hey, they braved the cold, and we're getting it done for the kids across the Gulf Coast. So please stop by the Walmart on Schillinger, Airport and Mobile till 6 o'clock today. If you can give, please do so. We're trying to put smiles on kids' faces.
We can't do it without you. Come on out, say hello, and again, drop off a toy. Ashlyn?
All right, thank you guys. I'll be out there in 30 minutes.
Yeah, I told you to grab the coat. It's a really fun thing to do. I was able to do the Foley Walmart one, and it was a really fun time, and we did get quite a few. So hopefully we're getting people that are going out there and donating. The need is great, so go out and donate. And we're there till 6 o'clock today.
All day long. Can't wait to meet you. Can't wait to see you.
Schillinger Walmart. All right, let's get a look outside right now. It is going to be a cool one out there today. Temperatures in the 50s for us this afternoon. But blue sky out there, really nice. Here's what it looks like this afternoon as you're out and about. Temperatures in the 50s, so grab your jacket. Sunny skies, so grab the sunglasses. The afternoon temperatures are cool today, but I'll tell you what, tomorrow, add 10 degrees to the numbers that you see on your screen currently. That is our warming trend that we get very briefly. Here's what it looks like as we get to that point. Futurecast. Futurecast is mostly clear. Could see some patchy coastal fog or fog in some low spots there on our Wednesday morning. Then it is a mostly clear afternoon on Wednesday with those milder temperatures. Wednesday night, we see a cold front that passes through with a couple of extra clouds. And then Thursday is a cooler and clear day. So Thursday's cooler but milder temps, yes, by Friday and Saturday. Temperature of 70 degrees, 72 degrees. Winds quickly shift there ahead of our next front that comes in on Sunday. So 2 fronts in this forecast. By Sunday, front passes colder. On Monday, 58 degrees. So a couple things to think about. Temperature roller coaster up and down a little bit.
Clear skies, no comets in sight, right?
Yes. Get your telescope out.
Had to be there for that joke. Well, thank you so much for watching Fox 10 Midday. We'll see you out there at our 10 Caring Gifts toy drive once again at the Schillinger Walmart. Until 6 p.m., I'll be out there for a few hours this afternoon. We'll see you then.